Barack Obama supporters here in the Bay Area gathered tonight to watch his historic speech and cheer on the candidate who rose above the odds to claim the nomination. KTVU's Lloyd LaQuesta live in Palo Alto tonight with their story. Lloyd?
Frank, this is the Palo Alto headquarters for the Silicon Valley for Obama group, one of the few campaign offices to remain open after the California primary. Tonight, to paraphrase the words of their candidate, this was their moment.
Tonight, I can stand here and say that I will be the Democratic nominee for the President of the United States of America.
These people represent the heart and soul of the Obama movement. Volunteers who rode the ups and downs of the campaign, but always believed.
I will never forget sitting there and shouting and applauding and raising our hands and yelling and doing all those things because I think this is a man who's going to take us to different places.
It was just exciting, for me just to see this happen, being an African American, to see an African American and just see the country come together and to be willing to accept the change and this message, is really an exciting time.
There have been a few times in my life when I've really been in the moment and felt the significance of it. And one of those moments was tonight. This is a moment that will stay with me, that's part of my heart.
This night's place in history cannot be overlooked. The first time a major American political party will have a black man as its presidential nominee.
It was important because being a product of racism growing up in the 60s and 70s, I had a really tough time. And to watch Barack Obama, an African American, kind of break that barrier. And I know people like to say it's not about race, but in some respects it is. He's intelligent, he'll make a great president, but he's still an African American, and to break that barrier, it makes me truly proud of this country.
There were some moments of respectful silence tonight when Senator Hillary Clinton gave her speech. This group knows full well that it now must turn its attention to bringing everyone into Barack Obama's fold.
We've all worked really hard. The Hillary supporters, we've worked really hard, and it's got to be disappointing for them to lose, because nobody wants to lose. But hopefully at some point people will take a look and say, wait a minute, where do we want to go now? And look at policy rather than who the person is.
Already tonight, the volunteer workers were going through their computer data banks looking for names to register as new voters and planning strategies to go back into the neighborhoods to make their case for Barack Obama. Live in Palo Alto, Lloyd LaQuesta, KTVU Channel 2 News.